what really led to Nithin Raj's death? We are asking that question, lot of doubts about it. Nithin Raj, 22-year-old, a first-year BDS student, was found critically injured near the medical college block after allegedly falling off a building on 10th of April. He later succumbed to injuries. There were allegations of caste-based harassment that raised serious questions about on-campus safety of students who are from vulnerable caste groups. Despite the fact that the Kannur Dental College suspended Dr. Ram, allegedly one of the main accused in the death of Nithin Raj, and another faculty member, K.T. Sangeeta Nambiar, almost a week ago, after the police registered a case against them for abetment of suicide and under provisions of the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act, the college management has now rejected allegations of caste-based harassment in connection with the death of first-year student Nithin Raj. In a detailed statement issued by Medical Director of the college and Professor P. Adnan Siddiqui, the college stated that a misleading narrative was being circulated unnecessarily. The authorities reiterated that the incident was linked to issues arising from a personal loan and was not institutional discrimination at all. While raising questions over the student's death, the college maintained that if there had been any harassment, then how come the student didn't file any complaint against the institution, its teachers or the staff during his time on the campus. Therefore, the events leading to his death were more because of the harassment calls and also calls received by a faculty member. Meanwhile, Nithin's family has from the beginning alleged that he was distressed because of the caste bias that he faced from the faculty at the college, who used disparaging terms while commenting on his color and caste. They also allege that Nithin was denied timely treatment after falling off the building. Nithin's sister Rekha added that his brother was admitted to the medical college for 2 hours and the doctors could identify his blood group. Will we ever know what pushed Nithin Raj to such an extreme step? What was it? Loan sharks? What was it? Caste discrimination? End of the day, he's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the guest in. Rahul Ishwar, very well-known author and activist, and Iona George Mangalat, who's an advocate of Kerala High Court. Thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. You know, Rahul, Kerala, we talk about Kerala and we talk about progress. We talk about Kerala, we talk about literacy, we talk about Kerala, we talk about equal rights. I mean, even the other states, neighboring states, you know, Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, no one we thought can match Kerala when it comes to giving everybody equal rights. The thing is today, tell me Rahul Ishwar, this young man is gone. After the college suspended that, you know, two professors, now they are saying, oh no, it was not caste discrimination at all. Let me quote what the family was saying, and a lot of other people whom I spoke to, I am not saying what they said was correct, Rahul Ishwar, but they called him a cockroach, they called him Blackie, they called him several names, laughed about the way he looked. Now the college suspends 2 people, then now says it's loan shark harassment. What does one make out of this, Rahul Ishwar?
There are 2 layers of it.
Okay.
One, nobody can deny that casteism and casteist discrimination has happened. Kerala has achieved great levels of unity in the area of communal harmony. We are perhaps the number one in India in education, in political awareness, but casteism is still a scourge and a curse that we have. That's the reason why last century, when Swami Vivekananda came to Kerala, he called us lunatics, and the place we stay is a lunatic asylum because of the bad casteist practices we had. So yes, there was an angle of casteism. He was discriminated. He came from a Dalit humble background, and in spite of him becoming, another Rohit Vimala, we can say he, in simple language, he's another Rohit Vimala. But along with that, people like me have been pointing out the loan angle is also there. So, for a suicide, for a person to take the ultimate step of sacrificing his own life, there can be multiple factors. Yes, he faced discrimination. Yes, he had financial issues. This loan shark issue was there. 3 people from Noida were arrested. This person called Ram, was discriminating against him. So people like us said he has the name of Ram and he's doing Ravana's act or a bad act. So there are multiple angles in this. Every angle needs to be probed. And this is a very layered issue. Loan app angle right now is seeming to be the immediate cause of it. So, and the multiple layers. And please remember, even if it is totally proved to be loan app, the casteist discrimination that these people faced won't be cancelled. So we want to have a structural, systematic, and a surgical removal of those hierarchical caste tendencies. People like Baba Sahib Ambedkar, Mahatma Gandhi, Vivekananda, Srinarayana Guru, Mannathu Patmanabhan all fought to overcome. That's a humble point. Yes, our Kerala, in spite of all the greatness we have achieved, this is one area we should achieve more, or there is more miles to go.
Let me also welcome Iona George Mangalat, who's an advocate with Kerala High Court. Thank you so much for joining us, Iona. I want to ask you, and this is like Rahul Ishwar says, there are layers to it. Fine. But I have a question. If he were my child, I would ask that why did you then suspend those two professors or teachers who had allegedly, reduced my child to such a state that by using disparaging terms, Iona. So there seems to be a discrepancy, and you're a lawyer. I mean, if you see it from the legalese prism, don't you think that it is very weird that suddenly now you are issuing statements saying, oh, it was, we all knew about the about the loan shark angle, and Kerala is really now, if you look at it, the loan sharks are really all over the place. Iona George, you don't find the discrepancy in this case? Iona.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. The thing is that Kerala is actually considered now as a modern everything in Kerala is actually going from it's the topmost. So here the student suffered from harassment, humiliation, and institutional pressure. So educational institutions should have actually a legal and a moral obligation to protect students from harassment and respond sensitively to distress, prevent escalation of issues, etc. So here, the thing is that these are all allegations, and the allegations itself does not establish any guilt, but instead the police investigation evidence or judicial findings is exactly what we need to look after.
I mean, are you saying, Iona, that it is both like Rahul Ishwar said? Because you're a lawyer. I mean, on one hand, you say there is caste discrimination, okay. On the other hand, there is a loan shark, but now the authorities of the dental college are saying it was no caste discrimination, it was only loan sharks, Iona. That's what I asked you.
Madam, it is just pure allegations. Like they are saying out of context. Like the thing is that actually it happened. I just read through the FIR and I came across that it happened. There was a loan. There was like the student took a loan and he was unable to pay. He paid only 1,000 rupees back, and he was not able to. And he gave this referral number of his teacher, and the teacher harassed the student. That is what is happening. The institution has only gave us a part information. Like
okay, right. So you are saying, Iona, you are saying that the teacher was harassing the student, that why did you give my number? I am being harassed. I do not know if I would call harassment, but Rahul Ishwar, why is it that that student, okay, forget about everything. The all authorities also say, college authorities, if there was caste discrimination, how come the student did not come to us? Why would I go to you if I am not confident about whether you will even listen to me? Why would a child go to a father and say everything frankly that I am scared, Dad, if you do not give him the confidence to do so? Is this a college? Where are the counselors? Tell me, Rahul Ishwar, even if it was loan shark, the teacher goes, let us say teacher was threatening because she also or he also doesn't want to be threatened. But it seems like a closed kind of an environment. No one speaks, everyone is silent, and someone dies.
We should remember two things. One, I totally agree with Advocate Iona regarding the technical and legal matters. And along with it, what we should remember is the boy is in 20s. These teachers are in 50s. So they should take more responsibility, sensitivity in guiding the student. One or two not right steps may have happened from Nithin Raj, but it's a responsibility of teachers to correct. And as Iona pointed out, there has been an allegation that the student has given the number of the teacher, and that's how the conflict between them happened. So it's the responsibility of teacher. We are going to college not only to have technical education, we are going to have life skill education, character formation. So teachers should take that responsibility. And there has been multiple allegation against Mr. Ram on casteism, communalism, fat shaming, name shaming, and so many other things, body shaming. So no, teachers should take more responsibility. And after the outcry, they have been suspended. Like Iona rightly said, allegations doesn't mean a truth. The police has to prove it. But multiple layers are there, multiple ankles are there, and they should be taken into account. And most importantly, we should be having a pro-victim stand, a pro-victim paradigm, a pro-victim narrative. Because after some time, we will stop all these debates. Nitin Raj's parents has lost their son for a lifetime. He's never going to come back.
Yes.
So we have to take care of the sensitivity of the
Very
family,
well said.
give
Yeah.
them primacy, and take an action that will comfort them, but within the constraint of legal position. That I agree with Iona. But we have to be pro-victim, pro-victim's family. We have to take all the possible actions within the legal framework to support, assist, and console them.
Tell me something, how does one go forward in this case? Because Rahul is very right. We have to do it under the purview of legal, whatever the legal rules are, Iona. The parents are saying he was not given. Everything is now in the realm of, let us say, speculation. But what really bothers me, and I am going back to it again, is why would the college then suspend these two people? Rahul says there was a huge outcry. That's why they were suspended. But then that also seems like a complete cover up. No, why would you suspend someone because there is an outcry? Suppose there is an outcry that I should not be anchoring this show, doesn't mean that I will be asked to go. There will be a process as to why they should. So tell me, Iona, do you think the college is also trying to hide something?
Madam, with all due respect, I agree with what Rahul sir has said, and also there is a partial truth which you have spoken right now. Actually, in professional colleges and all, there are some mishaps like these. And my husband itself is a dentist, and he told that there are some matters that when it comes to people of darker skin tone or people of low, like I can't say those words, but actually poor financial status, and uh, and that people who are marginalized, actually they are completely seen as something they are tortured, they are humiliated, or else they would be saying that they would take back the internal marks and all. And yes, there is some partial truth in what you are saying right now, but without actual evidence, I am not able to say anything.
Right, on that note, thank you both for joining us on this broadcast. Thank you, Rahul.